Okay, so today we have another case unboxing. It's going to be an unboxing of the Thermaltake Versa H15. This is a micro ATX case. It has room for 5 fans, 2 in the front, 2 in the top, 1 in the back. It comes with one rear 1000 RPM 120mm fan for exhausting heat out of your case. We have 3 fans there that we're going to be putting into it, and as you know, when you start seeing a lot of unboxing on the channel, it means a build. So there will be more unboxings. But let's get on to the actual case. So here is the box. Oh, boxes irritate me. So, as you can see, the case right side up. If you leave it this way. Yeah. So you have your packing foam here, it's hard foam. It'll take one hit and then it'll crack. But then again, cases don't really get hit in shipping. Depends who you really use for shipping. Any decent company will treat your case properly. So now taking the plastic off, sure you get a static shock on the ground. So at the front here, power button, reset switch, USB 3, USB 2, headphone microphone jack, room for 2 120mm fans, no dust filter, because usually these are used for exhaust, but it means that you want positive pressure if you're not using these, so dust doesn't come straight in. It will happen anyway, but it won't happen as bad if you have positive pressure. You can see you have your rear exhaust fan here. It's 1000 RPM 120mm fan. We have a decently sized side panel window. It's small because, well, this case itself is small, but in terms of what will be going into it, you should be able to see most things. So if you take off the side panel, see, this is not smoked. It is normally just normal see-through. Not really any kind of tint to it at all. Slight, but that might just be the colour of acrylic anyway. So you can see inside. Now this case supports mini ATX and micro ATX. It does not support ATX, as you can tell, because it is very, very small on the inside. We have our fan cable here, which that will be coming out. For all of our cables here, you have your front panel, so your power switch, hard drive LED, power LED, and the reset switch. Front panel audio, USB 3, and USB 2. We have a drive cage here with all of our accessories, screws and whatnot, so we have some cable ties in. These are how our hard drives will be installed. So take your hard drive, this goes in one side, this goes in the other, and then they slide on to there and lock into place eventually. So another thing about this is removable. Get this one off. There we go. There we go. And now we also have some SSD and possibly hard drive mounting positions on this. And another thing I'm thinking is, on the box it states that it has radiator support, which means maybe this can be used to mount a reservoir and pump combo, a small one. But then again, you can mount one off a radiator here. and that'll be something to see. Maybe if you're able to do some water cooling with this, which I'm not sure if you'd want to, considering it's not like the highest end case ever. But yeah, so we should have pretty far clearance for our graphics cards. As far as I know, a graphics card should come up over this. If not, well then graphics cards will go to here. That's not too good, but if a graphics card can clear this, then we should have really good clearance. And you can put a 240 radiator up there, which means your Corsair H100i and whatnot will fit up there. And of course you could put like a Cooler Master 7120V in the back. Actually you couldn't. There's not enough clearance around it for the actual radiator itself. So you can fit a radiator in the top, just about. You can fit a radiator in the front, but you cannot fit a 120 in the back. Not easily, at least. But yes, so removable hard drive cage, which is a nice thing to see. I do like it, and it should have a good amount of graphics card clearance. We have this like hex mesh kind of at the front, and to get the front of this case off, you just pull, and that's really easy to get off. Well, usually you won't see usually it's not this easy to get it off, which is good. So you can see under that we have some foam. That's like a dust filter, and then under that we just have some bracing. So you can pull back these tabs and you can take the filter off and clean it and whatnot. And we have a 5 1/4 inch bay slot. Don't think it'll look good in the front of this case. And here we see how you mount your fans. So your fan will just go in there and you screw it in like that. You have a little bit of play in where the fan sits, up and down a couple of mil, which isn't too bad. You can see your front I/O stays on the actual chassis, which is a good thing to see. That's one thing I really like to see. Usually when you have the €50, same in dollars roughly, excuse the voice crack, usually you don't see this. You see it connected to the front panel, and it's not good. It shows that not a lot of thought went into it, and they just kind of made a case that looked good rather than has features and looks good. So good thing to Thermaltake there. Cable management doesn't look like it'll be too big of a thing with this, mainly because there doesn't seem to be a lot of space. Like you can see, that's not a lot of space there. I can barely fit my finger in there. And also there's no actual rubber grommets. But if you do it properly, or if you do it well I should say, you should be able to get away with it. As you can see, this panel is stamped to give it a little bit more clearance for cable management. And at the overall size of this case, I think considering we do have a Micro ATX motherboard, we should be able to do a really nice build in this. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it, and you'll see the rest of the parts for it later on today or tomorrow or so. So that's been an unboxing and overview of the Thermaltake Versa H15. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.